On today's Daily KHL update, Alex Ovechkin pulls off some magical moves against Riga, and we update you on some of the games we missed from the day before. All that and more on today's Daily KHL update. Sasha, Alex Ovechkin, and Dynamo Moscow play Dynamo Riga on the road. Midway through the first, Marek Kvapil has the puck on the right wing. Dietz shoots, ping, hits the post. A few minutes later, Alex Ovechkin, where is he? Surprise! Huge blast, and the puck squeaks through Telkvist, keeps sliding in. The puck is swept away just in time. So close. Midway through the second now, Konstantin Volkov sets up Ilya Gorokhov in the high slot, and he finally opens up the scoring in this one. 1-0 Dynamo Moscow.
He prides himself as a shutdown defenseman, but he certainly has an offensive touch.
Just a few minutes later, Dynamo goes for pretty much an identical play. This time it's Alexei Zvetkov setting up Denis Kokarev in the slot, 2-0.
Kokarev scores his 7th of the season and Zvetkov gets his 10th assist.
Here's another highlight reel moment for Ovechkin. He tekes right through Kristaps Sotniks. That's not fair. Loses control of the puck, but Dmitry Pistunov picks up the leftovers and feasts on it. 3-0 Dynamo Moscow.
Pistunov scores his 4th of the season while Ovechkin picks up his 15th assist.
On some video game craziness, that's gross. Just over 9 minutes left in the third now. Riga is on the power play. Alexander Giroux passes to Matthew Carl, tries his luck and scores, or does he? Refs go upstairs, but this one's ruled good, 3-1.
Carl gets his 3rd of the season and ruins Alex Shirchenko's first KHL start.
Shirchenkov still gets his first KHL win though, so he can't be too mad. 3-1 Dynamo Moscow final. Metallurg Magnitogorsk visits Chekhov to play Vityaz. And things get rough early. Midway through the first, Justin Hodgman tries to poke the puck in on a rebound, but the play was already blown dead, and Danny Markov stood up for his goalie.
Ironically, both Hodgman and Markov were once associated with the Toronto Maple Leafs. But then again, who in the KHL isn't at this point?
Good point. Both 2 for slashing, and Markov receives a 10-minute misconduct. Shortly after that, Hodgman is back on the ice, sees Matt Zuccarello in the slot, feeds him, and scores 1-0 Magnitka.
Zuccarello scores his 4th of the season and gets his 13th point. He averages just over 14 minutes of ice time per game.
2 minutes after that, Vityaz is on the power play. Magnitka's diamond has the puck and time, but they cough it up, and Alex Korolyuk bags the biscuit, 1-1.
It's all about the experience. It's not the first time we've seen Korolyuk forcing a giveaway. That's his 12th of the season.
Late in the second now, Evgeny Timkin has the puck, knocks it forward to Alexei Bodyukov, and he beats Ari Ahonen, 2-1 Vityaz.
Alex, aka Badya Bodyukov, scores his 5th of the season and Timkin gets his 8th assist.
Just a few seconds left on the clock in the second. Victor Antipin blasts it on net, rebound, and Nikolai Kulemin ties it at 2s. Early in the third now, Yakov Selezyov winds up, shoots, and Nikita Dvorachensky tips it in, and Vityaz goes up 3-2.
And with that goal, Dvorachensky matched his points total from the last season at 8 and beat his goal total. That's his 7th of the year. His trainer Gary Roberts must be really proud of him.
Last minutes of the third, Victor Antipin has the puck in the slot and he makes Vityaz pay, 3-3.
Antipin also scores his 7th of the year. He now has 12 points in 29 games. I'd say it's pretty good for a KHL Rocket defenseman.
Overtime now, Vityaz gets a power play. Korolyuk passes to Andrei Markov, to Brian Fahey, blast! It's in. Vityaz wins it in OT.
Evgeny Malkin was in the box for this goal. He wasn't happy about the call after the game, but the decision was final.
It certainly was. Vityaz downs Magnitka in OT, 4-3 final. Severstal hosts Tractor. Home team strikes first. Stanislav Yegorshev sets up Vadim Shipachov from behind the net, and he makes no mistake. 1-0 Severstal.
Shipachov scores his 8th of the season, but that's not the story of the goal. It was a short-headed goal, and Yegorshev is a defenseman. Pretty rare, isn't it?
4 minutes later, Severstal on the power play. Vadim Berdnikov storms in, shoots, rebound, and Berdnikov buries it. 2-0 Severstal.
Berdnikov gets his 6th of the year and shows great effort at that.
Late in the first now, Valery Nichushkin has the puck behind the cage, feeds Maxim Karpov, and puts Tractor on the board, 2-1.
Karpov scores his 5th of the year, and Nichushkin gets his first KHL point. The kid is supposed to be first round in the upcoming NHL entry draft this year. He's only 17.
Early in the second, Yegor Dugin has the puck. Doesn't feel like going for anything fancy. He shoots it on net and scores. Tie game. A few minutes after that, Maxim Yakutsenia skates around Severstal's end, sets up Evgeny Katichev on the blue line, shoots, scores, 3-2 Tractor.
Katichev is a 26-year-old defenseman who's having a career season.
Tractor has a chance to go up by 2 here as Anton Glinkin gets on a breakaway, but he misses the net. Wasted opportunity. The last minute of the second, Severstal is on the power play, mayhem in the crease, and Nikita Alexeyev manages to put the puck in. That's one excited fella right there, 3-3.
Alexeyev is excited to score his first goal of the season. He's a former 8th overall pick by the Lightning back in 2000.
No scoring after that, so cut to the shootout. Now it's up to Denis Kazyanov to finish the game, and he does. Severstal wins a hard-fought game, 4-3 shootout final. Torpedo Nizhny Novgorod plays host to Nail Yakupov and Neftihimik. Neftihimik scores first. Martin Seaback drops for Yegor Melavzorov, passes to Renat Mamashev, who draws a goalie out of position and scores 1-0 Neftihimik. 3 minutes later, Matt Ellison grabs the puck and goes for a little solo run. The goal is just the cherry on top, 1-1.
Ellison scores just his second of the season. He scored 121 points in his first 160 games in the K and added 20 more in 25 last season before getting seriously injured. Clearly that affected his productivity.
4 minutes after that, Juuso Hietanen finds Martin Thornburg with a spectacular outlet pass, and the Swede goes all the way to beat Matt Dalton, 2-1 Torpedo.
That's number 17 for Thornburg this season. He now tops the KHL in goal scoring.
Second period now, Tomas Netic shoots it, rebound, Kokol grabs it, goes behind the net and tucks it in from the other side. We're tied again.
Nail Yakupov was on the ice for this one as he was put back on Neftihim's second line with the Czech duo.
Still in the second, Yakupov passes it to Mamashev. He feeds Kokol, shoots, rebound. Kokol puts it in with his second shot, 3-2 Neftihimik.
What a nice play by Nizhny comes. Notice that Kokol could have passed it to Netic for virtually an empty net as both of them were unmarked in the crease.
8 minutes into the third now, Yakupov gets into the zone, passes to Netic. Kokol gets it and completes his natural hat trick, 4-2 Neftihimik.
With this header, Kokol now has 11 goals and Yakupov picks up 2 assists in 2 consecutive games. Yakupov now has 10 goals and 18 points in 18 games. Impressive.
Just under 4 minutes after that, Torpedo is on the power play. Alexei Vasilyev is there to score on the rebound, 4-3, but still lots of time left.
Hietanen was amazing in this game. He had 3 assists in this one.
Last seconds of regulation, Torpedo's on the power play again. They pull their goalie, but to no avail. Neftihimik stays solid and gets the victory, 4-3 final. That's all for today's Daily KHL Update. I'm Steve Dangle.
And I'm Andrei Sachenko.
See you tomorrow.